Jewelers. Plus, Harris Ace is your hometown dealer for yellow wood-treated lumber. Harris Ace will not be undersold on price, so you know you're getting the best price at Harris Ace. Your favorite place for hardware and lumber supplies is Harris Ace Hardware, West Cherry Street in Jesup.
It's time now for the latest in local sports. Big night tonight at the high school gymnasium as the Wayne County basketball teams have a chance to win a region championship in both boys and girls play. Statesboro, the opponent. Girls game gets underway tonight at 6:30. The boys play at 8 p.m. We encourage everyone to come out and support the Yellow Jackets tonight as home court advantage could be a big factor and prove to be the difference in the game. Girls in Statesboro split during the regular season. Statesboro won by 10 earlier in the year here at the Benny Ratliff Arena. Then the Lady Jackets went to Statesboro and defeated them up there in a thriller. As the game went to overtime, Wayne County overcoming a 16-point deficit in the second half. And the rubber match tonight, all for the region title and the number one seed in the state tournament. Again, both teams have already qualified for state. They're playing for seeds 1 and 2 in the region championship at 6:30. Varsity boys have defeated Statesboro twice this year, looking to defeat the Blue Devils for a third straight time. Legendary coach Lee Holt will have his Blue Devil team ready. They beat New Hampstead Wednesday by 10, have a shot at the region trophy. Old adage, it's hard to beat a good team 3 times in a row, but the Jackets need to win the region championship tonight and defeat Statesboro for a third straight time, getting to win that number one seed in the region title. Again, tip-off tonight in the boys' game, 8 o'clock. Wayne County looking for back-to-back region championships tonight in both girls and boys basketball. And the state tournament gets underway next week. Wayne County should be hosting next week as the top 2 seeds in each region should get a home state playoff game. National Signing Day took place Wednesday, and for Wayne County it was a big day. 11 athletes signing on the dotted line to continue their playing days in education. WIFO FM on hand for this ceremony. Had a chance to talk to some of the athletes to find out how they came to their decisions. We begin with David Vann, who grew up a Georgia fan his whole life, will be a preferred walk-on in the fall at the University of Georgia.
Here, David Vann, preferred walk-on University of Georgia. How'd this come about?
Well, sitting at lunch one day, and I got a text from a former coach. He's at Tulane now, but asked me if I wanted to come to Georgia. And no-brainer.
That's been a lifelong dream of yours, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, always. Grew up a Georgia fan.
Grew up a Georgia fan, been to several games. I mean, it's like a dream come true.
It is. Childhood dream.
What have they told you? You know, prefer to walk on, you go up there and give it your best. Any chance to see him playing time before it's all said and done?
Oh, yes, sir. They said I had the chance to earn a scholarship up there, and they said they would hope to get me some playing time.
How soon you go up there?
Right after my senior cruise, so June 9th.
June 9th. Okay. Well, we'll look forward to being up in Athens and wishing us about the best of luck.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Mr. Bob.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
And once again, that's David Vann, preferred to walk on at University of Georgia. Also signing Wednesday, Pat Rogers-Delegal, defensive lineman, headed to Mercer University in Macon, Georgia. He was first committed to the Citadel, but decided Mercer was a better fit for him. He tells us about the final decision.
Here at Pat Rogers-Delegal, going to Mercer University. Congrats.
Thank you.
Tell us how this decision came about.
I was committed to the Citadel, and my process wasn't the best. The Mercer came on my radar, and as soon as we got in contact, I jumped on that opportunity and accepted the offer. I'm proud to be a Bear.
And where do they think you're going to play?
As my size now, I'll still continue playing defensive end, but that may change.
Like the coaching staff?
I love the coaching staff. They're awesome. They're very family-oriented, and they're very cool when it comes to letting.
Well, maybe it's not that far, so your family will be able to go watch you play.
Yeah, Mercer is only 2 hours away from home, so I'll be my parents come to every game, home game.
Okay, well, again, tell us about the defensive system. What kind of defense do they run?
They run a 3-4, but we just got a new defense coordinator, so that may also change as well. So we'll see how that turns out.
Okay, well, wishing you the best of luck. It's been fun watching you play.
Thank you.
And again, that was Pat Rogers-Delegal headed to Mercer University. Also signing Wednesday, Ashby Cribb headed to Valdosta State in the fall as a wide receiver. Ashby talks about how he was sold on Valdosta at an early part of the process.
Ashby Cribb signed today with Valdosta State University, and I know a lot of people want your talents, but what made you decide on Valdosta State?
It started when I played there my junior year. Great experience. I loved everything about the stadium. First time I played on turf. I just loved the look of the stadium. But that aside, Valdosta State was one of the first people to offer me. Since then, I built great relations with their coaches, and they stood out by far from any other school I've been to and visited. It was an easy decision. I'm very, very, very thankful for everything and the journey I've been on. Very excited to be a Blazer.
For the people that know that program, know it fits your style of play. It's a wide open offense. They'll be throwing the ball quite a bit, so I know you like that.
Yes, sir. I love everything about it. They're an air raid. Even with their new coach, I've started to build a relation with him recently, and he's let me know they're still going to air it out. So I'm very looking forward to it, ready to compete.
And plus, it's close to Jesup, and your family will be able to go down and watch you play.
Yes,
so you
sir.
Get home when you want to, so it's just a great fit.
Yes, sir. It is a great fit. I'm very excited.
Well, again, it's been fun to watch you through your high school career, and wishing you the best of luck.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
And again, those comments to Ashby Cribbs. Again, 11 athletes signed in all at Wayne County. Big ceremony Wednesday at the high school. Varsity soccer teams at home today. First home matches of the season. Girls match gets underway at 5. Boys match at 7. High school baseball gets underway next week, Monday and Tuesday. Monday on the road at Brunswick High School. Tuesday at home against Brantley County. Game times at 6 p.m. Pregame begins at 5:50. All home and away games on the Big Dog 105.5. Middle school baseball teams kicked off their season yesterday. The Martha Puckett team was at home against Brantley, lost 2-0, but some excellent pitching by Ryan Edenfield and John Dillon Brockington. Both teams had good pitching in the game. Arthur Williams was over in Appling County, lost by a final of 8-4. Finally, in sports, one of the baseball greats, Frank Robinson, passed away yesterday at the age of 83. First ever African-American manager in the major leagues. Great ball player inducted into the Hall of Fame in 1982. On first year of eligibility, won a Triple Crown with the Baltimore Orioles in 1966. Became the manager of the Indians in 1995. Ranks 10th all-time on the home run list with 586. Won his first MVP with Cincinnati Reds and led the Reds to their first pennant in 21 years. After 10 years in Cincinnati, traded to the Baltimore Orioles, where he played in 2 World Series and, again, named AL MVP in 1966, the year he won the Triple Crown. That year he batted .316, 49 home runs, 122 runs batted in. And Frank Robinson passing away yesterday at the age of 83. That's going to do it for latest in local sports. Sports is brought to you each and every day this time by your friends at Harris Ace Hardware.
When further treatment is no longer an option, hospice can provide services to manage symptoms and difficulties caused by illness. Emotional, psychosocial, and spiritual care, as well as support to the families and caregivers, are all part of hospice care. Hospice of South Georgia has been a part of the health community